What's up? It's your boy Carcino here, and this is the truth behind the Pau Gasol and Shannon Brown beat. Um, this is really a lot of truths. Uh, this is the truth behind what happened to the Los Angeles Lakers and why they didn't three-peat, why they didn't go to the finals. It just destroyed. This whole thing was destroyed. Everything up in smoke. Now, Shannon Brown came over in a trade to the Los Angeles Lakers in 2009, like in the middle of the season, All Star break. Right before the trade deadline, they picked him up during that season, and he brought some excitement in right away. Uh, High flyer, could jump. Kobe was very familiar with him, and I wouldn't say they were the best of friends. They only really spoke on the court more than off of it, from what I know. And Shannon Brown, most people don't know he's from out where we knew. We used to play ball with him at the rec, and he could hoop. So I've always played ball with Shannon Brown. A lot of people in Chicago have. I still had a step back then. Now I just basically do what I do without moving. So no, but you never really know people like yo, we hoop together. He would never do that. you know. So you don't really know what people would do in that situation. I just felt very strongly that Shannon Brown was genuine. You know what I'm saying? He was he was just 100 every time we saw him, but you never know what people are. When they dealing with their in their actions and I can't believe he cheated and all that stuff. You never really know what a person is going to do in these situations. So anyway, he's on the Los Angeles Lakers, and Powell is dating this model. I mean, not a model, but she's a Spanish cheerleader from Barcelona or somewhere, and she's very limber. She's to sell these products, try them out, do all these splits, and this girl was, very attractive, and her and Powell hits it off. And this is his fiance. He's engaged to her, and he's got his girl Sylvia Lopez Castro. I think her name. That was her name. They trained. They trained together. They ate together. Everything they did together. So after the Lakers won the second championship, you know, there were some rumors going around about Sylvia, and it had nothing to do with Shannon Brown. It was actually some other athletes. I don't even think they was athletes. I think they were actors, and how she was fraternizing at a couple of these galas that they went to, and they had something they did a special on Latina wives, and Vanessa Bryant is there, and they had Vanessa and Kobe, and they had brought in Sylvia for her thing, and her and Vanessa, I don't know what had happened. Some people said the way she was speaking to Kobe, Vanessa was jealous of that, and she really had a thing out for Sylvia and wanted her out of the circle and wanted Powell to get rid of her. And this is the LA woman talk stuff going on. I don't know, but at this gala, supposedly her and Kobe had a conversation in Italian, and she didn't like it. No matter how friendly it might have been, and they said Vanessa went and made these vicious rumors about Sylvia sleeping around with NBA players and ruined the season for them and got into Powell's head that Shannon Brown was sleeping with her when Shannon and her were good friends, And at the time, Shannon was dating Monica, the singer. So everyone was like, he's cheating on Monica because they had a wedding scheduled to be at the end of the year. I mean, at the end of the season. But there were plenty of people who said that they were sleeping around. And Powell ended up finding out like she was cheating and she was in contact with Shannon Brown and some other people. And whether he did it or not or did anything, I don't know. But the organization must have felt something happen because this was like right near the end of the season when this big supposedly fight happened. They had meetings and all this craziness was breaking out near the end of the season. So they had to continue to play together for like the rest of the playoffs, which was not good at all. They got out of the first round, and I think it was the second round. It just imploded. Powell was checked out basically the entire series. He didn't care if they won. He didn't care if they lost. They were down 0-2 to Dallas, and the Lakers knew they were never going to recover. They were done. This was the first time Powell had no response to Kobe. Kobe's yelling, and he just didn't care. And everyone thought Powell days was numbered, being a Laker after this experience. And Shannon Brown, they had to make a basically a concession to get rid of Shannon Brown by making Shannon leave himself. Shannon had a 2-year deal he signed with the Lakers. They had gave him a $5 million deal for 2 years and told him they wanted him back. This was before all this happened, going into that third season, and they were like, you know what? Well, I don't think we really want him to come back, so it'd be best if you opt out of your contract. Rather than make this a big thing where we gotta move you. So, he was moved. I mean, he went and did his own thing. So, that's about it, man. I mean, there are a lot of other NBA players that don't get the light, or a lot of other people that don't get the shine that some people names do because they're like the main figure in that thing. It's kind of like the Delonte West situation. He took the main blunt of it. It's like the person that get caught, that's who the lights on. Everybody else, they get the flow, they get to walk away like, woo, he got caught, hand in the cookie jar. We get to walk away. I'm quite sure there were others. As we all told there were others, or maybe Vanessa Bryant just did all of this to get her out of there. But Powell ended up breaking up with her and calling off the engagement. And that was that. They went their ways, I guess. And, Shannon Brown got married, a month after that. And been with his wife ever since. Now, I know some people like he's a cheater, and y'all feel that way. Hey, that's your opinion. Now, me personally, I don't know if he did it. I mean, I don't think he did. He put out a tweet saying, "This is the first and last time I will ever address this. I did not sleep with Paul Gasol's woman. Period. First and last time speaking about it. But it definitely tanked the Lakers season. It definitely had an effect on their season, and they never recovered. Ever since then, the Los Angeles Lakers have been rebuilding. Their whole career season, everything destroyed. Now they got very serious rules about fraternizing with other players' wives and girlfriends, and that's a very serious thing in Los Angeles Lakers locker room now. Very serious. And I'm not saying this is the incident that did it, but yeah, it was not a good look. So y'all tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think it was Kobe's wife, Vanessa, that really kicked this off, and she just made this up to hate to get her away from Kobe? Do you believe Shannon Brown did it? Do you believe that Powell just jumped the gun and just blamed Shannon Brown for no reason? Or what do you think? I'm just very curious. I'll read it in the comment section. It's your boy Carson. I'm out. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button, and I'm gone.